Good day, San Pablo College's community, and welcome to the search for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. Let us start our virtual program with the doxology to be followed with the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and SPC hymn.
Hide me now under your wings. Cover me within your mighty hands. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know that you are God. Yes, you are. Find rest, my soul, in Christ alone. Oh, yeah. Know His power in quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above this storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are God. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Yes, I will. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still and know that you are God. Oh, yeah.
Hail, SPC, hail, time for the wisdom, hail, gate from arena, our country's pride, looking for big heads held high by and far, seeking thy wisdom and thy truth, and beauty beyond compare. Simply hold still for a bit one. See for the courage we all need. As we sing
Celebration of life and moments continues. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today calls for a grand celebration, and it is indeed our pleasure to be part of Search for Mr. and Miss Diamond Jubilee 2022 as part of our celebration of the 75th foundation of our beloved alma mater, San Pablo Colleges. The pageant seeks to empower the students of San Pablo Colleges as candidates express their confidence, intelligence, and communication skills. As chosen ambassador and ambassadress, each candidate exudes as role models among SPCians and in the community. And this afternoon, we are fortunate to have with us our esteemed judges joining us. Our first judge, renowned pageant event director in the city and festival director of San Pablo City Coco Festival, Mr. Egay Victorio.
Hello, Jairo. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Thank you.
The second judge is the chairman of the board of trustees of San Pablo Colleges, Mr. Jose Emmanuel M. Iala.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much.
And our judge number 3 to serve as the chairman of the board of judges is a book and magazine editor, a lifestyle and profiles writer, clay artisan, and innkeeper. She and her husband run Casa San Pablo, which is a cafe, bed and breakfast, and community art space in San Pablo City. She is also president of the Tourism Council of San Pablo and an advocate of heritage preservation. Please welcome Ms. Ana Mercado Alcantara.
Hi, Jairo, and hi, everybody. Good afternoon.
Thank you to our judges. At bago po tayo tumungo sa susunod na bahagi ng ating pageant for this afternoon, we would like to give you the mechanics of our pageant. The pageant is open to all bona fide students of San Pablo Colleges. Each department must have one pair of candidates as representatives. Each candidate should prepare a recorded video for each specified presentation. Candidate self-introduction in their festival costumes, casual wear, and formal attire. Each candidate is required to submit a medium view photo for the judging of the special award, Mr. and Miss Photogenic. Special awards will be judged based on their rank. Criteria for judging: beauty, 50%, voice and personality, 20%, intelligence, 30%, for a total of 100%. Para po sa ating major awards, Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022 to win crown, sash, and bouquet. First runner-up, Mr. and Miss Patria. Second runner-up, Mr. and Miss Virtus. Third runner-up, Mr. and Miss Ciencia. We will also be giving away special awards for our candidates, Mr. and Miss Photogenic, Best in Casual Attire, Best in Festival Costume, and Best in Formal Attire. The decision of the judges shall be final and irrevocable. This time, ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the festival costumes of our male and female candidates. This time, let's start off with our male candidates. Starting off with our male candidate, number 1.
Good day, everyone. It is I, Luigi Miguel M. Amat, representing College of Computer Studies, College of Physical Therapy, and College of Radiologic Technology.
Our male candidate, number 2.
Prince Gapunuan College of Hospitality Management.
Male candidate, number 3.
Aldrin Jean Manansala Tagayon, College of Arts and Sciences.
Give it up for our candidate number 4.
I'm Adrian Cedric Iborra, 22, representing College of Accountancy.
Male candidate number 5.
Mabuhay! Ako si Kim Dexter Villanueva, kumakatawan sa Kolehiyo ng Edukasyon.
On to the next festival costume, male candidate number 6.
Nico Luis Buenaobra, College of Nursing.
And to complete our male candidates, let us have candidate number 7.
Vince Christopher Iras, representing College of Business Administration.
There you go, our male candidates with their festival costume. This time, let's start off with female candidates. Candidate number 1.
A pleasant day to all of you. I'm Jamie Arnujo, representing College of Physical Therapy, College of Radiologic Technology, and College of Computer Studies.
Let us welcome on the virtual stage candidate number 2.
Maxine Perez, College of Hospitality Management.
Christine Joyce Pialmilio, College of Arts and Sciences.
Here is our female candidate number 4.
Angelica Gamboa Hesmundo, representing the College of Accountancy.
Let us watch our female candidate number 5.
Ako si Christine May Freires, kumakatawan sa Kolehiyo ng Edukasyon.
On to the second to the last candidate at number 6.
Vanessa Alcantara Ortega, College of Nursing.
And lastly, female candidate number 7.
Samantha Isabel Elaverion, representing Business Administration.
is our male candidate number 2. Let us welcome our candidate number 3. Here is our male. In his casual wear, please welcome candidate number 5. Gracing the virtual stage is our male candidate. Last but definitely not the least, male candidate number 7.
Let us welcome our male candidate.
On to our male candidate number 6. Here is our candidate number 6. Candidate number 7. Our candidates in their festival costumes, casual attire, and formal wear. A big round of applause please para sa ating mga candidates for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee. And we would also like to acknowledge the efforts and dedication ng kani-kanila pong mga departments, handlers, makeup artists, and couturiers na tinulungan ng ating mga candidates to pull this off sa ating pong pageant. So maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. And also, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize the help and support of our SPC administration. We would like to thank, of course, our beloved college president, Dr. Maria Socorro M. Yala, our Vice President for Financial Affairs, Ms. Rita M. Yala, our Vice President for Administrative Affairs and Human Resource Director, Professor Carmela Maria Chalito M. Yala, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jocelyn D.C. Baradas, our Chairman of the Board and one of our judges for this afternoon, Mr. Jose Emmanuel Ayala, the Director of the Graduate School, and Director of the Office of Research, Evaluation, and Publication, Dr. Bernardo Lunar, Dean of the College of Law, Attorney Vicente Hoyas. Dean, Doctor in Business Administration and Master in Business Administration, Dr. Venus C. Ibarra. Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences and Dean of the College of Education, Professor Natalia Nidel S. Briñas. Dean of the College of Accountancy and College of Business Administration, Professor Olivia A. Reyes. Dean of the College of Nursing, Professor Romel E. Malihan. Program Head of the Master of Arts in Nursing, Dr. Cornelia Catalia. Program Chair, College of Computer Studies, Professor George Resurrection. Dean, College of Radiologic Technology, Professor Edgardo Cayanan. Mr. Erwin Marcos de Matulis, Program Chair, College of Physical Therapy. Professor Araceli Ortega, Principal, Senior High School Department. Professor Josefina Velicina, Principal of the Junior High School Department. Mrs. Mary Rosa Dua, OIC of Preschool Department. And our friends from other departments, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Also, we would like to congratulate and thank our team dito po sa ating pageant for this afternoon, led by Professor Romel Malihan, Professor Olivia Reyes, Professor Jojo Garina. Maraming salamat. Also, we'd like to acknowledge our IT and marketing team. Maraming salamat for your help. And this time, we would like to award the certificate para po sa ating mga hurado na kasama natin for the search this afternoon. San Pablo Colleges, this certificate of appreciation is hereby given to our judges in recognition of their utmost support and cooperation in the achievement of San Pablo College's goals and mission. Signed by Professor Romel Malihan, Chairman of Mr. and Miss Diamond Jubilee, Dr. Jocelyn Isi Baradas, VP for Academic Affairs, and Dr. Maria Socorro Empiala, our beloved college president. We would like to acknowledge once again Mr. Egay Victorio. Virtual applause, please, for Sir Egay. Thank you, Sir Egay, for joining us this afternoon. Also, we would like to thank Mr. Noli Ayala. Thank you, Sir Noli, our beloved Chairman of the Board. Maraming salamat for being part po ng ating search for Mr. and Miss Diamond Jubilee. And of course, the Chairman of the Board of Judges, Ms. Anne Mercado Alcantara of Casa San Pablo and Tourism Council of San Pablo. Hi, Ms. Anne. Thank you for gracing this afternoon today. Thank you to our judges, to everyone who have joined us for today's celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, to heat up the virtual stage, please welcome the SPC Pride, Sinag ng Lahi Dance Company.
Now let us proceed to the highlight of the search, the question and answer portion. Starting off with our male candidates. Let us have our candidate number 1. Kamusta, candidate number 1?
Okay naman po, sir.
Alright. Are you ready?
Yes.
Pakikilakasan lamang po ng volume ng inyong voice para marinig ng ating mga judges ang inyong response. Your question: what should be SPC stand on divorce? I'll repeat. What should be SPC stand on divorce?
We know that San Pablo Colleges is a Catholic school. As far as I know, every Catholic school doesn't stand positively on divorce. We know that San Pablo Colleges will not support divorce because it is a family-oriented school. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Candidate number 1. The candidate number 1 for Mr. SPC Diamond Jubilee. Thank you. Now, let us welcome our candidate number 2. Good afternoon to our candidate number 2. Hope you are ready to answer the question for you. Here's your question. Choose a social issue that must be resolved by the new government and why. Choose a social issue that must be resolved by the new government and why.
Good afternoon, respected professors. Good afternoon, staffs, judges, and administrators. We are now experiencing a widespread human rights violations on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, and homosexuality as shown by the assets, harassment, and discrimination faced by the LGBT group. By passing the SOGI, or SOGI, or Sexual Orientation, Gender Identity, and Expression Act, we will eliminate hate crimes and murders against them and include in various policy agenda issues on discrimination, marginalization, and exclusion of sexual orientation and gender identity. I believe this is the true essence of gender equality. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you to our male candidate number 2. Now let us call our third candidate. Hello, Aldrin, our male candidate number 3. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here is your question, Aldrin. What were your learnings during this pandemic? What were your learnings during this pandemic?
Good afternoon, everyone. Learnings during this pandemic. That's a big word. But for me, I can only narrow it down to 3 words. Self-seeking, preparation, and healing. Self-seeking because this pandemic has taught me many things, especially about myself. And secondly, I am the type of person who is always looking forward. So I think I can only give what I currently have. And for healing, I can only say that this pandemic has given me many times to heal. And as a person, I've developed more. And I think I can offer more now after this pandemic. And lastly, for everyone out there that is suffering or currently going on through something, I hope you will all heal just like me. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our male candidate number 3. Now let us hear the response from our 4th male candidate. Hello, candidate number 4. Are you ready for the question? What do you think is SPC's greatest strength as you have experienced? Again, what do you think is SPC's greatest strength as you have experienced?
Thank you for the questions. For me, SPC's greatest strength is its resiliency, not just during this pandemic, but also in any crisis. For over 7 decades of SPC, showed everyone how it coped up and transformed despite all the challenges and breakthrough it has faced. Like a diamond, it embraced a lot of changes to become a precious and rare, but it handled a lot of pressure exceptionally well. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you to our male candidate number 4. Now let us proceed to our next question. This time for our candidate number 5. Hi there, candidate number 5. Hi, Kim. Here is a question for you. What is the most important thing we should teach young generations today? What is the most important thing we should teach young generations today?
Bilang isang mag-aaral na humaharap sa pandemya, isang bagay ang aking laging sinasaisip, ang pagpapahalaga sa edukasyon. Kaya ito rin ang nais kong maibahagi sa kapwa ko kabataan. Patuloy harapin ang hamon ng buhay at huwag mawala ng pag-asa upang maabot ang kanilang pangarap. Edukasyon ay pahalagahan dahil ito ang magiging gabay upang makamit ang pagtatagumpay. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you to our male candidate number 5. Now, let us have our male candidate number 6. Hello, candidate number 6. Hello. Hi, Nico.
Hello po.
Here's a question for you. What can be your greatest contribution to the San Pablo College's community if you win the contest? Again, what can be your greatest contribution to the San Pablo College's community if you win the contest?
Thank you for your question po. If I will be asked what will be my greatest contribution to San Pablo Colleges, it is being exceptional. Because I believe that being exceptional gives me the strength of being a nursing student and give me the intelligence. And also the biggest contribution is an example I can give as a winner. Because we are in a diverse country wherein standing out is something that anyone in our institution can do. Our talents, we have different talent, and I think that everyone has the potential to stand out. Which is why, if you would be asking me, what can be my greatest contribution to San Pablo Colleges? It is all about being exceptional. Thank you.
Thank you to our male candidate number 6. Now, let us complete the candidates for Mr. SPC Diamond Jubilee, this time with our candidate number 7. Hi, Vince.
Hi.
You are ready to answer the question for you.
Yes.
After 75 years of existence of SPC, what changes have you seen and what are your recommendations to our alma mater? Once again, after 75 years of existence of our school, what changes have you seen and what are your recommendations to our alma mater?
Thank you for that question. Personally, the 75 years of the school's existence is already a major achievement. I believe San Pablo Colleges perform very well and has produced several successful graduates in their chosen field. One change I saw was the way teachers deliver the lessons while maintaining the level and the quality of education needed by students to be a global standards. Therefore, I would recommend that the school hear the voices of these teachers and support them all the way by providing more help in their teaching to produce students who are school mantra and unstoppable. Thank you.
Thank you to our candidate number 7. Mga kaibigan, a big virtual round of applause para sa ating 7 male candidates. Thank you, guys. At alam ko kung gaano nyo pinaghandaan ang pageant na ito, even if nasa virtual stage lamang tayo, ganun pa rin ang effort at ang dedication na ipinakita ninyo para sa ating patimpalak para sa pito at sa inyong mga kasama from your respective departments. This time, let us continue our question and answer portion with our female candidates. Starting off with our female candidate, number 1. Hi, candidate number 1. Good afternoon. Are you ready for the question?
Yes.
Here is your question. Describe San Pablo colleges of the future. Describe San Pablo colleges of the future.
Thank you for that question. Dealing with SPC's future is about a wide range of technological and medical advancements. Carrying the award as one of the top boarding schools that produces competitive students in the country, and which resulted to subsequent roles of top catchers to be proclaimed. Seeking to the highest number of passing rates with the help of the supportive and passionate professors. Thank you.
Thank you to our female candidate number 1. Makakahinga ka na, candidate number 1. This time, tawagin natin ang ating second female candidate on stage. Hi there, candidate number 2. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Maxine. Ano nararamdaman mo?
Medyo kinakabahan.
Kinakabahan. Relax ka lang and good luck. Ito ang question para sa'yo. What are some of life's lessons that you have learned during this pandemic? What are some of the life lessons that you have learned during this pandemic?
Good afternoon, respected professors, administrators, staff, and judges. Thank you for the question. It never crossed my mind that this pandemic will happen, and it made me ask God why this is happening. I learned to pray more than what I did before to strengthen my faith that He will always protect me and my family. I lifted up everything to Him because it is only God who knows what lies ahead. I rest all my worries and challenges in Him, and with my faith in Him, I know that this pandemic will soon pass. Thank you.
Thank you to our candidate number 2. Now let us have on our virtual stage our candidate number 3. Magandang hapon sa'yo, candidate number 3.
Hello po.
Good afternoon. Here is your question. SPC and idol is what we call SPCians who exemplify our core values. Would you consider yourself as an SPCian idol? Why or why not? Question once again, SPC and idol is what we call SPCians who exemplify our core values. Would you consider yourself as an SPCian idol? Why or why not?
Thank you. While as a freshman student, I do consider myself as an SPC and idol. Why? Because those core values I adopted in myself and use it not just in school, at home, but in the community, just like the stewardship. I help and care for someone because this is what we need right now, the passion of learning. Every time I attend my class, I really make sure that I adapt new knowledge that I can apply for my everyday life. Care for the community, serving for someone, serving publicly is what I really want, and communicate with the person who I interact with every day is essential, and sense of pride as a student. Helping my co-student is a big help for me and for them, especially this time of pandemic, because studying is really hard. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you to our female candidate number 3. Let us continue with our 4th female candidate. Magandang hapon sa'yo, candidate number 4.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon din po, Sir Jan.
Good luck. Here's your question. What do you think is the country's top problem, and what could SPCians contribute to address it? Again, what do you think is the country's top problem, and what could SPCians contribute to address it?
Good afternoon, everyone. Most especially to our panel of judges. Personally, the government in the country's top problem. Everything starts with the government. The government makes and implements the law, and the best solution is education. As SPCian, I contribute to address this problem by being a good citizen and to use my education to elect the most qualified government officials. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you to our candidate number 4. Next on our list, candidate number 5. Good afternoon, Christine. Our candidate number 5.
Magandang hapon po.
Ito ang tanong para sa'yo. Name at least 2 gems that SPC has given you, and how do you use it in your everyday life? Let me repeat the question. Name at least 2 gems that SPC has given you, and how do you use it in your everyday life?
Apat na taon na pamamalagi ko sa San Pablo Colleges, napakaraming bagay na ang may tuturing kong hiyas. Hiyas ang mga sumisimbolo sa mga mag-aaral na humuhubog sa katulad ko sa pagkatao ko. Una na rito yung pagtitiwala ko sa aking sarili, na kahit anong layunin, pang-akademiko man o hindi, mas nakikilala ko yung sarili kong kahusayan at mas nakakatayo ako sa mga sarili kong paa. Sumunod dito yung pagmamahal at pananalig ko sa Panginoon, na sa simpleng pagsisimba ko ay ang dami kong natututunan at mas napapalapit ako sa Kanya. Ito yung mga dalawang hiyas na maituturing ko na kumikinang sa aking puso bilang isang SPCian. At naniniwala ako na maisasabuhay ko ito hanggang sa ako ay maging guro na sa hinaharap. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat din sa iyo, candidate number 5. We would like to call on our virtual stage our candidate number 6. Hi, candidate number 6. Handa ka na ba para sa question? Good luck. If you will be crowned as Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee for your 2022, what would be your contributions to our alma mater? Again, if you will be crowned as the grand winner of our pageant for today, what would be your contributions to SPC?
If I will be given a chance to be crowned as Miss Jubilee, I will use this platform to be the voice of my fellow SPCian and to amplify youth empowerment among our students through worthwhile activities that will involve camaraderie and teamwork in order to strengthen the unity of the students from different colleges and departments. Because I believe that oneness is important in all institutions, and it shows that growth is not adamant but progressive. So that's all. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, candidate number 6. Let us wrap up our question and answer portion with our last candidate. Female candidate number 7. Hi, Sam. Magandang hapon. Bago ko tanungin ang question mo, anong pakiramdam that you would be the last to answer in the Q&A? Okay, good luck. Kaya mo yan. Based on the kind of education you have received from San Pablo Colleges, give top 3 qualifications that a leader should have. Malapit na ang election natin, di ba? Based on that kind of education you have received from our school, what should be the top 3 qualifications that a leader should have?
Thank you for that wonderful question. So first is a leader should be knowledgeable of the position that he or she is running for. Second is a leader should have love for his or her country. And lastly, a leader should have a trait or quality that is deemed morally good. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you to our female candidate number 7. Mga kaibigan, isa pa pong malakas at masigabong virtual applause para sa ating mga candidates for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee. Yan, ito ang pinakahihintay natin ng question and answer portion, and we have exceeded our expectations na paghandaan at talagang maganda ang performance nyo lahat for our Q&A. I'm sure proud na proud sa inyo ang inyong mga kaklase, teachers, students, and the whole department. Maraming salamat for making SPC proud. At bago po tayo magtapos, we will show you some photos. At ito po ang ipinadalang photos ng ating mga candidates for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. Para po sa isa sa ating mga special awards, ang ating Mr. and Miss Photogen. These photos have been prejudged at sabay-sabay po nating malalaman ang winners ng ating special awards sa darating na February 11, 2020. Ito po ang mismong PGM Day natin, ang culmination ng year-long celebration of the 75th Foundation of our beloved San Pablo Colleges. At bukod po sa Mr. and Miss Photogenic, we will also award some special awards: Best in Casual Attire, Best in Festival Costume, Best in Formal Wear. Of course, ang ating pong mga major awards, Mr. and Miss Ciencia, our third runner-up, Mr. and Miss Virtus, second runner-up, and Mr. and Miss Patria, first runner-up. At syempre, ang tatanghaling Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2020. Muli po, on behalf of San Pablo Colleges, we would like to thank all of you for joining us this afternoon. Job well done, candidates. Maraming salamat sa inyong efforts at sa napakagandang performances na ibinigay sa ating lahat. Kita-kits sa awarding and announcement of winners. Maraming salamat muli po sa ating mga judges, to the SPC administration, and to the whole SPC community. Once again, announcement of winners will be on February 11 via Facebook Live on the official Facebook page of San Pablo Colleges. Good afternoon! Ingat po tayong lahat, and to God be the glory.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The moment has finally come. Tapos na po ang ating mahabang pag-iintay, and before we end the day, malalaman na po natin kung sino ang tatanghaling Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. Muli po, magandang hapon po sa lahat ng ating mga kasama dito sa President's Hall, and to those who are watching via Facebook Live, maraming salamat po, and we hope you guys will join us up until our announcement of winners for our pageant. Hindi po syempre pwedeng mawala sa pagdiriwang ng ating Foundation Day dito sa San Pablo Colleges ang paghahanap ng ambassadors and ambassadresses ng San Pablo Colleges. And this afternoon, makakasama po natin ng iba't ibang Mr. and Miss title holders from different departments. At ngayong hapon din po, malalaman natin kung sino ang tatanghaling Mr. and Miss Diamond Jubilee for the Collegiate Department. I know you guys are all excited, but before we begin, let us start our program right with our opening prayer. We would like to request everyone to please stand.
Gotten through one more fall, I can just admit I've got it all, 'cause I do, 'cause I've got you. We've crossed these battle lines too many times. It passes through the heart, but it never leaves a mark. 'Cause your love just keeps on healing me. No matter how I bruise, if I just trust you, your love just keeps on healing me. One more cure and one more chance that wasn't there before. In your arms, no pain can harm the way I'm feeling. Lord, I know that your love is around these lines in my head, but I never listened to the words that you said. See where it's led. Well, I know I have it now, 'cause you showed me how, and all I had to do was just to keep my eyes on you. 'Cause your love just keeps on healing me. No matter how I bruise, if I just trust you, your love just keeps on healing me. One more cure, one more chance that wasn't there before. In your arms, no pain can harm the way I'm feeling. Lord, I know that your love is oh. come hail. Gate from marine, our country's pride, looking for big heads held high. Bind us together, seeking thy wisdom and thy truth, and beauty beyond compare. Simply hold still for a bit more. See for the flowers we all
You may now take your seats. Once again, good afternoon, San Pablo College's community. May I request a big round of applause mula po sa ating lahat. Let's fill this place with energy and excitement as we have the coronation of Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. One question before I continue with the rest of the program. Sa mga kasama po natin dito sa President's Hall, to our Executive Council, the rest of the staff of San Pablo Colleges, to our parents, guardians, and supporters of our candidates, one question for you, and I want an energetic answer from everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yes! Parang hindi naman po. Isa pa po, try natin na mas malakas pa. Okay? Mga kaibigan, are you ready? Yes! There you go. Ngayon po, bukod po sa ating coronation, we are very fortunate with us to have the grand winners for our grade school department, junior high school department, senior high school department, and graduate school. At makakasama po natin sila sa hapong ito for the rest of the program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you our Mr. and Miss SPC Grade School for 2022. A big round of applause, please, for Joseph Bernard Lunara. A big round of applause, please, for Mr. SPC Grade School 2022. School, Elijah Christoph Pavino. Mr. SPC Senior High School 2022, Kyle Harvey Alcantara. Mr. SPC Graduate School, Mr. Justin Arada. This time we would like to acknowledge our Miss SPC Grade School, Angel Natalie Brion Jimenez. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. SPC Junior High School, Frances Ann Aranza. Miss SPC Senior High School, Zaira Stephanie Nuesca. SPC Graduate School, Miss Clarice Danny Malihan. Ladies and gentlemen, San Pablo College's community, a big round of applause please for our pageant title holders for grade school, junior high school, senior high school, and graduate school. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gracing our coronation this afternoon. We are down to the highlight of our program this afternoon. From 14 candidates, makakasama po natin ang ating top 8 semi-finalists. 4 for male and 4 for female candidates vying for the title Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. Let us not prolong the agony of waiting. Let us meet our male candidates. Starting off with Mr. Hospitality Management. Our male candidate from the College of Accountancy. Mr. College of Education. And our male candidate from the College of Nursing. of Arts and Sciences. Let us welcome our candidate from the College of Accountancy. Our third semi-finalist from the College of Education. To complete the top 8, College of Nursing. Let us have on stage Mr. Hospitality Management. Mr. College of Accountancy. Mr. College of Education. Mr. College of Nursing. Our female candidate from the College of Arts and Sciences. Friends, here's Miss Accountancy. education. Our last candidate from the College of Nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, our semi-finalists vying for the title Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. Another big round of applause please for them. Before we proceed to the announcement of winners, let us welcome on stage Christian Gio Cosa to serenade our candidates.
Escapade Classic, 100% puro at natural. Dito ka na.
Cover speech.
Wala ni bang makakapigil pa sa'kin? Binuhay muli ang takbo at tibok ng puso sa iyong pagmamahal. Ang buhay ka muling nag-iba na puno ng saya. Sa lahat, di maaaring iwan, wala na makapigil kahit na bagyo man. Paano kung ikaw na mismo kusang lilisan? Paano ba? Kung mawala ka sa buhay ko, kung pag-ibig mo'y maglaho, paano na kaya ang mundo? Kung sa oras di ka makita, kung ika'y napakalayo na, may buhay pa kaya itong puso? Yan lang ang maaari nating sadyang matatanggap habang ako'y may buhay. Mahal na mahal kita, higit pa sa isip mo.
Of the search for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee for the 75th Foundation Day of St. Pablo Colleges. But first of all, we would like to tell our candidates, our top 8, congratulations and thank you for giving your best for this competition. Lalo na po lahat ng ating mga candidates na kasama, simula po sa ating preliminary competitions, mula po sa grade school, junior high, senior high, to the college department, at syempre po sa graduate school. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Before we announce the winners, our top winners for this afternoon, we will be giving away special awards for our top 8. Starting off with Mr. and Miss Photogenic. And to present the award, we would like to request Mrs. Mary Rose Aldua from the grade school department and Professor Erwin Dimabilis from the College of Physical Therapy. from the College of Arts and Sciences, Christine Joyce Emilio. A big round of applause please for Mr. and Miss Photogenic. On to our next special award. Let us have our presenters, Professor Josefina Velicina from the Junior High School Department and Mr. Bienvenido Lugo Jr. from the Office of Student Affairs. Our next special award, Best in Casual Wear. Best in Casual Attire. Male candidate, Prince Ariel Gapunuan from the College of Hospitality Management. Best in Casual Attire, female. College of Nursing, Vanessa Ortega. Congratulations to the second set of special award winners. Thank you so much to our presenters. We would like to invite on stage Reverend Father Loreto Soto II and Professor Araceli Ortega, the presenters for Best in Festival Costume. Nasaan na yung mga supporters ng ating candidates? Mag-ingay! Best in Festival Costume. From the College of Education, Kim Dexter Villanueva. Best in Festival Costume. College of Accountancy, Angelica Hesmundo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Father Tom. Ma'am Ching, samahan mo ko dito because you'll be one of the presenters for the next special award. Joining you is Professor Romel Malihan from the College of Nursing. Our next special award would be the Best in Formal Attire. announce the winners for our last special award, gusto rin po nating magpasalamat on behalf of our candidates sa lahat po ng tumulong sa kanilang lahat, couturiers, makeup artists, handlers, at lahat ng sumuporta sa lahat ng ating mga candidates. They deserve a big round of applause mula po sa bawat isa. Mr. Formal Attire, Adrian Cedric Ebola from the College of Accountancy. Best Informal Attire, Vanessa Ortega from the College of Nursing. Thank you so much to Roman and Ma'am Ching. Congratulations to our special awardees for the pageant. Bago po natin i-announce ang ating top winners for this afternoon, we would like to acknowledge and recognize the effort and support of everybody for this pageant, especially to our Executive Council. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Susie, Ma'am Joy, Ma'am Shelly, the rest of our Executive Council. At syempre po, hindi po mabubuo ang pageant na ito without the help of Professor Romel Malihan. Palakpakan po natin si Sir Romel. Professor Olive Reyes, Professor Jojo Garingan, and Professor Dodi De Choso. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Now, on to the next. And this time, I will be announcing our major awards. Bago yan, sino po sa tingin nyo ang karapat-dapat tanghaling Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee? Who's here bet to win the title for this year's pageant? Let us have on stage Professor Natalia Nicel Briñas and Professor George Resurrección to award Mr. and Miss Ciencia. Mr. Ciencia. From the College of Accountancy, Adrian Cedric Ebora. Miss Ciencia. From the College of Education, Christine May Fridays. Congratulations to Mr. and Miss Ciencia. Mr. and Miss Liesha, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me on stage. Professor Olivia Reyes and Professor Edgardo Kayanan for Mr. and Miss Virtus. Mr. Virtus from the College of Nursing, Nico Luis Buenaobra. To join you is our Miss Virtus 2022 from the College of Arts and Sciences, Christine Joyce Olmilio. Friends, let us clap our hands for Mr. and Miss Virtus 2022. Thank you, Ma'am Olive. Thank you, Sir Kayanan. 2 male, 2 female candidates left. Ang susunod po nating i-announce will be crowned as Mr. and Miss Patria. Meaning, ang hindi ko po babanggitin will be this year's title holders. To join me on stage, Dr. Jocelyn A.C. Baradas, Dr. Bernard Lunar, and Dr. Venus Ibarra. Are you guys ready? Mr. Patria 2022. Prince Ariel Gapunuan from Hospitality Management. And our Miss Patria from the College of Accountancy, Angelica Hesmundo. Congratulations to our runners-up for this year's search for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee. There you go! Our Mr. and Miss Ciencia, Mr. and Miss Virtus, and Mr. and Miss Patria. And now we will announce our Mr. and Miss Diamond Jubilee. And to join you on stage, Dr. Maria Socorro M. Iala, Professor Carmela Maria Shalito M. Iala, and Professor Romel Malihan. And this time, we would like to request our winners from grade school, junior high school, senior high school, and graduate school to please come forward and join our collegiate winners for our grand photo opportunity. We would like to remind everybody, ito po ay pre-recorded event and will be shown later this evening. So we would like to request you po to refrain from posting anything from this event habang hindi pa po tayo nagpapalabas through Facebook Live later. Okay po, so konting tiis lamang naman po bago natin i-post ang ating kasiyahan for our winners. Ladies, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, our winners for Mr. and Miss SPC Diamond Jubilee 2022. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This has been your Master of Events, Jairo Nazareo. Good afternoon, and to God be the glory.
Isang mainit na pagbati sa ating komunidad sa San Pablo Colleges sa ating ika-75 anibersaryo at pagdiriwang ng ating Jubilee. Alam po natin na itong araw na to ay makabuluhan at makasaysayan sapagkat ito pong araw na ito, ginugunita natin hindi lamang ang ating pinagdaraanan, ang ating pinagdiriwang, kung hindi ang mga nagawa ng ating mga ninuno. Today marks a historic day for the San Pablo colleges because we look back at the greatness of what our forefathers have done for the school. Ang mga buhay na ating nahawakan, ang mga taong ating pinagserbisyuhan, at ang mga batang ating binigyan ng edukasyon para lalong mapabuti ang kanilang pamumuhay. Service, love of country, and of course, dedication to duty. San Pablo Colleges has been known for all of these and more. And we thank all of you who have joined us in this magnificent celebration today. There are many more things that we could have done in the midst of the pandemic. However, we've had to make it a little simpler. Pero ang pagdiriwang po ay hindi nasa sa programa. Ang pagdiriwang po ay hindi nasa sa makulay na mga gawain o palabas. Ang pagdiriwang po ng ating 75th Jubilee ay nasa ating puso, nasa ating diwa, nasa ating isipan at puso. Sapagkat ang 75th anniversary po natin ay gawa din mula sa puso at diwa ng napakaraming tao. Kaya po, bagamat simple ang ating naging selebrasyon, the celebration will not end. It will continue. For the rest of our 75th year, we will celebrate and truly showcase what San Pablo is all about. A coming together of the past, the present, for a perfect future. So let's reignite our future. Let's look forward to the next 75 years. Let's reignite once again the spirit that has made San Pablo Colleges second to none. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsama sa amin ngayong araw na ito, and we look forward to a historic, a blessed, and a fruitful 75 years.